I'm going to go to Jacob first, actually. I'm going to go to Jacob first. We are going to... A big victory for you tonight, Jacob. You beat the best team in the country. A lot of people thought you were going to go out. Talk to me.
Well, these Spurs fans. Every week is a roller coaster with these Spurs fans, and I've always maintained one simple opinion, which is Ange is the right man for. Ange does know what he's doing, and anyone who doubts that, then you're doubting what your eyes are telling you because your mind and your heart tell you something else, and that's okay. We all make mistakes in life, but I'm not saying that this was a great performance by any means. We probably should have won by 4, 5. If Timo Werner was any better of a footballer, I think he would have had at least a hat trick today. Richarlison could have had himself a goal or two. That's 5 goals that we could have scored. And that just, again, speaks to the chances that Ange Postecoglou's tactics create. And for me, it's just nice. We won. We're still in it, which is the most important thing at the end of the day. I didn't care how we won it. I actually haven't even looked at the numbers, but it didn't seem like we had most of the ball. So, again, just winning in a style in which we don't typically show. And that just, to me, dispels all the myths that I continually hear. But it's one of those things you just got to keep proving it. And before this match, Spurs fans also said it doesn't matter win or lose, we'll probably beat City, and it still doesn't matter. I think Ange doesn't know what he's doing, and that's just some people's opinions. Until you win a competition like the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup, you're going to always have your doubters, and I think Ange thrives under that kind of pressure personally. So to see the players go out there, I thought Timo Werner was great for the first 15 minutes or so. And then after that, it was just back to the Timo Werner we always know. Brennan Johnson was good. I thought, he had a cheeky little pass to help set up that first goal. And really, both of those goals, Papa Matasar, I don't know that you could hit that any better than the way he did. I feel bad for the keeper, actually, because I played keeper. And when you, on a set piece especially, it's hard to see when the ball's getting banged around a lot. And he got beat on near post. Very, very slick shot. I've never seen Pop Matasar finish like that. So very nice to see from him. He got the yellow, got hooked at halftime, and then Basuma came on and pretty much saved the game. So again, Basuma and Pop Matasar showed to me that they're two of our most vital midfielders. You throw in Kulusevski, who had his arguably worst game versus Palace, but today was an engine, front, back, side, left, right. No, I don't care what name you got on for the area of the pitch, he's cooking in it. And Basuma saving us a goal there, so we don't have to go to pins. I like that as well. Not a lot really upset to say, except for Van de Veen's tears really hurt. I'm tired of seeing that. It's now a yearly event, and I don't like it. But outside of that, it's a really good game that we needed this win. I think Spurs fans needed this win to have any kind of hope in anything happening this season going their way.
Listen, you certainly do, and especially having to want to win that trophy. Just a big update for everybody. It was my dog throwing his ball at the door.
That's good news.
It's quite a clever dog. What he does when nobody's there to play with him, he throws the tennis ball at the door, so it bounces, and he runs after it. It's pretty clever. I thought he plays fetch by himself. Like, it's a smart dog. It's a smart dog to be fetch by himself. Was that KJ?
Yeah, well. That reminds me of Kulusevski on the pitch today, like a dog chasing the ball. Wherever the ball went, there's Kulusevski. So big shout out to Kulusevski. It's good to see him. He's been our most consistent performer. And, I thought he was one of our better players today. Rodrigo Bentancur was also doing fantastic. I thought he was actually kind of playing violent in the beginning parts. I think he has a problem with Man City. I don't know. But, I just very good bounce back win. Should have won by more. I don't really buy into the narrative. For some reason, there's rivals, which I understand rivals saying, oh, City didn't want to win it. City play the kids, etc. But I'm already hearing Spurs fans say that as well. So everyone thinks that City didn't want it. Pep didn't want to play in it. So if that's what everyone wants to run with, that's fine. Either way, I thought we dominated that game and should have won by more.
Hamza, obviously you get knocked out of the tournament tonight. Disappointing for you and the club. Lots of big stars out there, but you got done by Spurs. How you feeling? And what went wrong from a City perspective tonight?
Oh my God, I can't believe I'm on Carabao Cup. What a joke, man. Get out of here, man. Get out of here, man. Literally, that's your level. Bro, look how shameful it is to ask me a question like that. Like, literally. Listen, Carabao Cup's more for cups for us. I'm not being arrogant, but we've won it multiple times. Congratulations to Spurs. That literally they deserved it today. I said it before the game. Come out that competition. I don't care about it. I don't rate it. I've won Ballon d'Or. We just come from winning Ballon d'Or, getting Madrid not to turn up in a competition. Fiorentino, Perez, Vinicius, and Bellingham. You want me to care about Carabao Cup? You must be joking. And I hope the FA are watching that, because that's how arrogant we are. Because we don't care about Carabao Cup. But you know what? Today, our boys, our youngsters, came out there, played well. I thought we were 2-0 down.
How old
And
Gundogan?
my youngsters and people like Jacob Wright was incredible. He came on. He was cooking. Rico Lewis was impressive. He was only 18 years old. Makati played well. Nunes absolutely, he's been brilliant. Luckily, the fact that the injury of Doku and Grealish has helped him. So Nunes is playing amazing. He scored 2 goals, 4-5 assists already in 2-3 games. I think it's an incredible achievement already, what he's done. So the only thing that I think Spurs had a full team. I'll criticize Man City for one thing. Like, we should have been selfish and gone out there, man. We've been so nice having this net spend of 250 million every year.
Sorry, I'm gonna interject very quickly because the draw is about to start. So we're gonna do the draw live, and then we'll come back to your waffle about not being upset.
Okay.
Can I ask you a quick question? A quick question before we go further. Would you rather win the Carabao Cup or a player win the Ballon d'Or at your club?
Ballon d'Or? Are you joking? Carabao Cup only get 800,000. No one cares about Cup. Kids in Malaysia and all that sleep in Brazil. No one watches Carabao Cup.
What about another question?
No,
So another question.
Get me
Another question. Another question. FA Cup or Ballon d'Or?
Ballon d'Or.
Okay, the draw's starting now. We'll come back to this. Right, the first name out of the hat is number 8. That is number 8, and that is Tottenham Hotspur will be at home. Tottenham Hotspur will be at home. And they will play number
It's good.
5, which is Manchester United. Man United go away to Tottenham in the quarterfinal of the Carabao Cup. Not the best of draws, but it's Spurs. It's a cup competition. I'm happy. Next name out, number 7. I don't know who this is. That's Arsenal will be at home. Arsenal will be at home, and they will play number 3, and that is Crystal Palace. Arsenal will play Crystal Palace at home. So Arsenal should be into the semi-final. The next name out is number 6, and that is Newcastle United at home. Please be Liverpool. Give them Liverpool, for God's sake.
Please don't be Liverpool.
That will be number 1. So they play Brentford.
We got Southampton.
Liverpool got Southampton. Liverpool will play Southampton in the next round, and that's just to let you know. That's so Liverpool's number 2 has come out. I think Liverpool's so you are away to Southampton in that game.
Oh.
What number is Chelsea? What number is Chelsea?
Not St. Mary's. Oh no.
You do realize they're the club that a couple of seasons ago knocked out City, right? At their ground. Just saying. Just putting out.
We're not City.
Somebody needs to.
KJ, your mic ain't working, bro. You're not muted, but your mic ain't working.
And get me this Tom Little clip, bro. I need this Tom Little clip. Oh, St. Mary's, bro. Because if they drop out that game, bro.
You know, this might live like the Atalanta one. Remember that? You guys
Aslan's are a good team. I'm not scared of Adam Armstrong.
I would say you should be scared. Jacob, from your point of view, you're drawn against Manchester United at home. How are you feeling about that?
Well, I feel better about it being at home, number 1, because our form away is pretty atrocious at the moment. So playing at home, I feel confident. We beat this team already. I feel confident about that aspect. It's a new manager. There's obviously going to be that new manager bounce. And there's going to be, I'm assuming, some kind of actual identity that they play. But either way, it would have never changed how we set up or approach the game at all. So I feel pretty good about it, actually, because I feel like Crystal Palace at home is one of those, or Southampton would have been like, yeah, Spurs are definitely going to slip up there. And I prefer this because it feels like, and I've always felt this way about any competition. In order to be the best in any competition, you have to beat the best. We just took care of City. We'll take care of United, and then who's left? Arsenal? Come on next. I hope we get Arsenal after that.
I mean, look, one of us is into the semi-final. That's what's a guarantee about this. And you would assume that both Arsenal and Liverpool would win their games and be in the semi-finals. And then it's between Newcastle and Brentford. I mean, you could end up with a really tasty 2 semi-finals in the comp. That's the one thing you would say with these draws that have just happened. The semi-finals are going to be hard for you're probably not going to get easy unless Liverpool bottle it and Arsenal bottle it. There's probably not going to be easy semi-finals, which, but again, as you say, if you're going to play someone difficult, I'd rather play them now and get it out of the way. So, yeah, I'm not gutted about Spurs. I wouldn't have wanted Spurs away. I'd rather it at home, but we take it. This is a cup competition. We'll have a new manager by then. So, happy days. Happy days. Viewers, give us your thoughts and give us your feelings.